Welcome back. Last time we discovered that the clutch was completely destroyed. So today we're actually going to be fitting a new clutch and then carrying on with all the other things that need to be resolved with this car. It's just destroyed. Input shaft to the gearbox is actually dry, and we've only got a tiny bit of play there, which is to be expected. There's always a little bit, especially at 100,000 miles. So this actually gives us a chance to discuss the slave cylinder. This is the LUK one, which as you can see is a plastic two-piece design. This is the sash one, which is metal and one piece. I'm going to give you about 3 seconds to work out which one you think I'm going to use. Before we find out, here's a message from our sponsor, the Clay Cloth Company. I've just driven 500 miles of wet, dirty German roads to show you the real purpose of our quick detailer. Going to go do some laps, but the car's got to be clean, so we're going to use Clay Cloth Company quick detailer, purple cloth. Let's get it done. This is how easy it is to use. Give it a quick spray, quick wipe. So that's how quick and easy it is to use the quick detailer. Now I can go do some laps and get some decent pictures. Yep, that's right. I am the Clay Cloth Company now. Yay! If you want 10% off your next order, then there's a discount code in the description below. So head over to theclayclothcompany.co.uk and get everything you need to keep your car clean this winter. If you commented the LUK one, you're an idiot. Not an idiot, but why would I have bought a sash one separately if I plan to use the LUK one? The only thing that the LUK one is good for is removing this clip, because this clip is the same as the one that goes in the bleeder line, and they often break on removal. So yeah, this can go in the bin. So what I've done is I've pre-filled the slave by pushing it in, putting it into brake fluid and letting it draw fluid up into it. So I'll do this very slowly. There you go. And that just means that once I've fitted it, bleeding it is going to be a piece of cake. I've not even loosened that myself, and that's just finger tight, so yeah, might as well take it out. It's going to make the repair easier. So earlier in the video I did say that I'd be taking all this exhaust off and switching it over to the standard one that I've got over there. Well, while I've been working on the car, I have been messaged by a subscriber inquiring about buying the car, and I gave them a few options, you know, with this exhaust, without this exhaust, with doing extra bits and bobs or not. And it looks like we've come to an agreement, and so I'm going to need to sort this exhaust out properly. So obviously it is blowing from that join there, so the plan is to try and reseal it properly. New bolts, because they're obviously shot, and then some paste, and hopefully we'll be good to go. With the clutch now done, the exhaust now sorted, I can take it for a test drive. But I can't, because I started it up, checked it out with Vadcom, and the lambda sensor is still just showing permanent 5 and a bit volts, which is not correct. So I've had to order a new lambda sensor. I've ordered a couple of other bits for under the bonnet, so we'll get those done now as well. So we know that the rocker cover gasket needs doing. We'll crack on with that. But what I've also found is that this PCV hose here is split in a couple of places. I've put the factory fitting back onto the box as well, onto the airbox. But yeah, we need to just clean all this area up and fit this new pipe here. Luckily on these it's not too tricky. I'm going to take this out of the way again. The other end of this hose is basically just sort of here, so it's just 2 clips and it'll be done. So digging a little bit deeper, you see that this hose is also split. This lower breather pipe here is also split. There. I've just tried to remove the dipstick tube and this is going to break, I guarantee it. Yeah, which is why we've got a spare one. Oh, in for a penny, in for a pound, eh? Shy of me doing a full teardown, it's going to be pretty difficult for you to see what I'm doing. But yeah, essentially replacing this pipe, so just pulled the clip out from here. There's a clamp at the end of there. I'm going to be doing most of it by feel, to be honest with you. Yeah, on the 180 it's a lot harder to show you that than it is on the 225, just because you've got a lot more going on with the pipes that are under that front bracket. So you've got the N249 lives there, the N112, which is the controller for the secondary air intake. So yeah, there's a lot more going on under that one plate than there is on, for example, the BAM 225. So they're the bits that I've had to remove. Nice big spit there, that's going to be a massive boost leak. I think this cracked on the pressure of me trying to undo this end, to be honest with you. But looking at all these bits, I've actually got full replacement kit for this, so I might as well just replace it all. So I've just compared this new valve that came with the kit to the old valve, and the new valve is no good. So I'm actually just going to keep this how it is and then just add the new pipes around it. So there we go, new line there, new one to the block there. Everything else looks okay. I'm not just a little bit sweaty, but it'll be fine. And then we just need to get onto that connection at the bottom with this one here and find a clamp for it. So now that all that's done, I can focus on doing the cam cover gasket, which again, because it's a 180, is a lot easier than it is on a 225. That's actually looking really clean inside there. Not a lot of build up at all compared to a lot that I've seen. You can definitely tell that the gasket's been leaking all the way around the back. That is definitely a nice clean engine. It's definitely been serviced well, which is really nice actually, because it makes me happy to sell this car knowing that I know that it's got a good engine. So while we're in there, let's do spark plugs as well. Got the new lambda sensor plugged in. Well, that obviously means that this car isn't going to be ready for the potential new owner to come and have a look at it and take it away tomorrow. I'm going to have to let him know that. Hopefully he'll watch this video and he'll understand. I've done my best to try and get this car ready for him. But yeah, I'm not prepared to sell a car that's got faults, especially something as major as this. So yeah, back to the drawing board, see if I can work out what it is. It's either going to be wiring or ECU. But yeah, we will work that out in the next video. Until then, I'll see you later. Cheers, guys.